About 3 years ago or so, I started taking a long look at RMM and what it doesn't do for us, and really wanting to streamline the delivery of endpoints to customers for lifecycle replacements and get out of the never-ending game of keeping up with endpoints and making sure that they're not just properly patched, but not wasting a lot of time trying to maintain them. And that's what brought me to ImmyBot. Jim Behar, Relentless Solutions President, CEO, and ImmyBot enthusiast. Yeah, so ImmyBot initially, the initial plan was rollouts, and it became very quickly apparent that the right thing to do was rollouts, upkeep for incidents that would occur, and then ongoing maintenance. So much so that we don't have RMM on desktop or laptop endpoints at all anymore. ImmyBot is our de facto RMM. The value of RMM on a desktop, it's very small. We educate a lot about not saving to a non-cloud location or to a non-server location. So effectively, I made a decision on behalf of our customers. The desktop is disposable. The laptop is disposable. Not necessarily the hardware, but the installation of it was disposable. And therefore, the value of RMM, other than remote control, was nil. Because if a laptop or a desktop started acting poorly, it's easier to just make it fresh again than it is to try and use an RMM tool to alert on this or that or the other thing. Managing endpoints was a huge pain for us, and particularly the rabbit holes of a customer doesn't even know what they did to their computer, but it's acting poorly, and you investing a lot of tech time trying to get the endpoint to be back healthy again and feel good for the end user. And we now have like a pretty hard, fast rule. 15 minutes, and if you're not done in 15 minutes, ask for an hour, and we'll flatten the machine and give you back a brand new computer. And that has actually changed our relationship with the end users. They appreciate that we can give them back a healthy computer pretty quickly. Sometimes people think they have a good computer, it's new, it's fresh, but it's not really fit for the purpose of what the user is using or the number of applications they're running. And the way we can sort of monetize that as a result of running ImmyBot is in our standardization of rolling everything out, where we can see that a person who is running 3, 4, 5 pretty big apps has an i5 computer with 8 gigs of memory. That's just an inappropriate allocation, but we wouldn't know that necessarily during an initial consultation or during the adoption of a customer. So we might repurpose that computer for someone more clerical, and it causes an upsell to sell them an appropriate i7 32 gig computer for that user that is more of a power user. And we wouldn't have known that through a manual rollout process. We probably wouldn't have been as engaged because we were busy doing so many manual things around the company when we're adopting them that we might have more easily missed that. The other place where it has helped us grow is onboarding for a new customer used to take probably 2 to 3 months till we were able to fully penetrate with all of our products. We can now reduce that to about a week on the upfront pieces, and then probably the second week is ongoing decision making of maybe some of these endpoints do need an early life cycle replacement, and therefore ImmyBot has surfaced to us some information about selling through that we didn't anticipate as a part of a managed service rollout, where we thought we were just inheriting and adopting the existing infrastructure. So sales expansion almost by accident.